Here we are again, back with Turbo Bob's Bicycle Blog, and I've been just loving this ride Scoozy. What a sweet ride machine, smooth and quiet, real nice. But I decided to give it one more little bit of extra excitement, and so I actually took the BodyFloat isolation seat post off my wife's commuter bike for this week and got it on the ride Scoozy. And this bike rides really good, but the tires are a tad on the skinny side, and it's got a nice stiff steel frame, so that feels great. But the BodyFloat really is kind of helped making the difference. Of course, I got that surface tailbone saddle on there too. And you know, when you get any bike, a lot of times upgrading the saddle is really one of the first things people do. And having that BodyFloat, what a difference. And I don't know, I've reported on the BodyFloat. It's an isolation seat post, and it's got dual springs that are changeable to set it up for your style of riding and your weight. And it's adjustable too, so it takes just a tad time to get it set just where you want it. Find that sweet spot that makes you comfortable. But it really does smooth out the ride on the ride Scoozy. Great combination. I've showed you the bike quite a bit. One thing you may not have seen since I got this bike, when I first got it, it had no kickstand. Oh, they were quick to supply me one. I'm a kickstand fan, and helps keep the bikes upright and scratch free. It's really a great way to go. So now these ride Scoozys, this is the 350 watt version. They do offer a 500 watt version, but I can't imagine why you'd need more power and more range. But that little bit of extra smoothness now, what a difference. I mean, I really loved it before, but with a BodyFloat seat post, really makes a difference. So it's a sweet riding bike. A little bit of help never hurts. I can't imagine what other stuff I'd put on here though. You know, I put the lights on most of the time when I'm go riding, so that's not a big deal. But other than that, the BodyFloat seat post seems to make up the difference. And I actually like the saddle it came with, but I figured I'd give this one a go too. Surface makes a nice saddle. So there it is, the BodyFloat isolation seat post. Check on my bike blog. I did a full write-up on it. And I've also got one on my ultimate e-bike commuter build, which has very similar tires and rims as this. So very great way to go. So if you haven't tried a BodyFloat, give it a try. And if you haven't tried a ride Scoozy, I recommend that too. Alright, well, thanks for watching and following along with Turbo Bob's Bicycle Blog. Time to do some more riding on the ride Scoozy.